Hey, it's Colio if you don't know. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Hero of Dreams. So last time we completed the Blazing Inferno, got our third piece of the Triforce of Courage, and we got ourselves a girlfriend that we're never going to see again. Isn't that great? So now that we have the bridge, we can cross this bridge. But there is a couple of spaces here that we haven't looked at, and we can cross over here now. So let's go do that first. Oh, is this anything? Apparently there is no reason to go there except for us to get burned by the lava, because the last video went too well. It's only right that I should get killed in the silliest way possible. Now let's see what's over here. Aha! We got ourselves a heart piece. Isn't that great? And I think that's about it. So now we shall be going to the west to Windy Peak. We've briefly seen a piece of Windy Peak, which is to say we've... Actually, let me stop by the bomb shop. I'm gonna buy us a couple of super bombs. Just study the map for a few seconds here. But yeah, we have seen a small piece of the Windy Peak, which is to say the bridge to get there, which had a few planks missing. We can now substitute those planks with our bridge. So we can see what we can see over there. Sammy brought the supplies. We're open for business. Now buy something and get out of here. Well, I'm gonna buy something, I'm gonna get out of here, and then I'm gonna come buy it again. It is kind of silly that we have to do it this way, but that's the way we gotta do it. I'm gonna buy 3. We're going to be using all of them eventually and probably even need to buy some more, but always best to be over-prepared, I find. Well, depending on what the situation is, I suppose. So sometimes it's best to be over-prepared. Let's try to speed things up a little bit here. Here we go. So off to the west. Across the bridge. And here we are in Windy Peak. Welcome to Windy Peak. I'm Lucy. Nice to meet you. Okay. For someone who has a name, you don't have much to say. Wonder what could be in this cave. It's the Don Feo cave. It also has that same music track from the dream from last time. I have a feeling like this cave has multiple entrances and we're gonna have to find the alternate entrance to hit that, that doohickey-majigger on the other side. See what's in this house. Goodness, excuse me. It's another late night session, so pardon me. Hey, you look just like that guy who used to live just up the mountain, doesn't he, Jack? Yes, he sure does. It's too bad that we can't visit him and compare notes and see if maybe they're related, huh? Yeah, that guy left Hyrule some time ago, and we don't know where he went, so you're out of luck. Is that right? I wonder if that could be one of those heroes from the Bloodline. Could be. Could also be some crazy ranger who lives up in the mountains and eats butterflies. What? Yeah, here we are, Dunfio Cave. Clearly the wrong way. But the path on the top here had a crack on the other side, so that should work. My goodness. I need to stop yawning all the time. Aha! Just a matter of hitting them in the correct order. There we go. Which gives us access to the switch. So now we can go in from the other side. Now, although I don't remember this cave specifically, I already know what's going to be at the end. You see the shields on the sides there? It's kind of an overarching theme to caves that have those shields. Now we're going to go back over here to this cave. Kill some things because I can. Oh geez. Well, normally I would say something about bombing Augmentes, but I don't think this is going to happen this time. However, we can arrow it to death. I can't wait to arrow some Augmentes! Wow, you made it! Now that you're here, I'll sell you a bomb upgrade for the very low price of 25 rupees. What a deal! Well, compared to the first Zelda game, it certainly is. Okay. So now that we've completed that cave, let us continue our exploration of the Windy Peak. Try to get some money, some power, some groupies, I mean rupees. Yes, that is totally what I mean. What are you talking about? Although I suppose rupees are the same thing as money. But maybe I want a different sort of currency. Have you thought of that, game? Link? I claim this house in the name of, well, myself. I wonder if anything is in here. It looks like it could have been a window at some time. Can't seem to push anything. Can't seem to go behind this bookcase. Yeah, I really don't know if there's something up with this house. There probably is, but in my original playthrough I could not find a reason for this house at all, other than just kind of an oddity, I guess. Oh hey, there's a bomb shop here. Welcome to my bomb shop, where the bombs are always at low prices. Oh. Low prices or not, they're the same prices as they are in Death Mountain, so that store is really just there for convenience of having another store. Which in itself is not so bad. But this is the shop I was looking for, I believe. Ah, man. Welcome to Anthony's. I'm Anthony. As the owner of this shop, please let me extend my personal thanks to you for stopping by. Feel free to look and touch. We're not strict, unlike some stores. Well, I hate the idea of spending 170 rupees for a big shield, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. So, yeah. It's pretty fantastic. Okay. What's over here? Mount Frost. This seems like a fun place to be. Seems like a cold place to be. Seems like a pretty cool place to be. And that makes this a very hot place to be. Also, I can't actually go anywhere here, because this is too heavy to push. Surely there's not anything that we'll ever be able to do about that. Okay, so where? Collect the rupees, Link. Where do we need to go? We need to go north. Clearly. And this is probably a potion shop. Come here, my pretty. I have some magic potions for sale. Well, you sure do. And also, queso sucks. But we have a full potion already, so we'll be passing on this one. We've already had a pretty substantial debt with buying some super bombs and a new big shield. So, game. What's this game that you keep talking about? Boomerang game. Welcome to the Windy Peak Boomerang game. All you need to play is a boomerang and 15 rupees. The object of the game is to hit the floating targets in the limited time and hurry on to the next room. The first prize for this easy round is a heart piece. Beating this round will qualify you for another but harder challenge for a much better prize. So do you feel lucky? Well, do ya? I do feel lucky. Let's do this. Now, as mentioned, these rooms are time limited, so you want to go as fast as possible. And this challenge likes to do weird things, such as drop the floor on you, try to block your boomerang's path with some enemies, or hide the targets behind trees. However, we end up winning the first round on the first try, so no big deal. Surely the second round will go just as well. Great job, champ. You beat the first round, which I confess not many people do. So will you dare to try the fiendishly hard second round? No one has ever beaten it, but I'd say you have a pretty good shot. Well, let's give it a try then. What can possibly go wrong? I'll tell you what can go wrong. Yes, this round starts adding fake targets. And yeah, I spent too much time there dallying. I'm gonna give this a few more tries. I would have to say that the reward is pretty worth it. Remember that staying in the middle will prevent you from falling in the holes. Where's the correct target? Okay. Dang it! Yeah, that's kind of the annoying thing with with this game, is that it likes to hide targets behind trees. Especially since it likes to hide multiple targets behind trees. And some of those targets are fake. Yeah, this game can be quite fiendish. No! I was almost there. We can make this, though. We can make this. We almost made it that time. Yes, yes, great job, blah blah blah. Can you beat it, blah blah blah. Yes, I can, blah blah blah. And right up the middle. And hopefully the Deku Scrub isn't going to block our way again. And we made it! Our prize? The rupee bag! We now have a maximum 999 rupees that we can carry. Now we've only hit the maximum the one time, but I mean still. It's nice to be able to carry even more rupees. All of the money. So that's one of the super bombs that I got. Which will lead us over here. And what's over here, you might ask? Well, over here is a challenge that I'm probably actually not going to be able to beat right now, but I'm going to show you anyway. Fill up here, despite the fact that we don't need to. Oh, the MIDI is doing the thing again. What does Richard have to say? To the west of here is Mount Frost, home to Rorior Temple. Many Hyrulean archaeologists think that priceless artifacts are hidden inside here, including something they call a Triumph Fork. Nobody knows exactly what the temple contains, though, because the few who manage to climb the trail up to it have died or gone missing inside it. If you're intrigued enough to check it out, I recommend getting the magical sword from Randy, who lives near here. Without it, you're not likely to make it through Rorior Temple in one piece. And yeah, the fact is we're probably not going to get that magical sword right now either, but I'm still gonna show you this area because I'm here. Hello there, I'm Randy. I'm a huge fan of swords. Welcome to Corderia. I like swords. And it looks like you are too. Well, you would like the sound of this then? In the other room, there is a staircase that leads to a cave. That cave holds the magical sword. A long time ago, this hero told my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather to keep the sword here until someone worthy enough to wield it came to claim it. But how do I tell who's worthy and who isn't? My ancestor thought about that and eventually came up with a cave as a test. So if you want the sword, you'll need to make it through the cave. Sorry to be that way, but it's necessary. Be sure to have the items equipped to make it through the cave. By the way, there is a small fee if you want to try the cave. Yeah, I need to make a living somehow. And the fee is now nothing. No, that's not true at all. That is just a glitch with Zelda Classic. And pretty much right off the bat, it's like not really sure how we're going to get to the other side here. We can't swim. And frankly, I don't know of any other way to get across. So we've just wasted 15 rupees, isn't that great? Oh well. At least now I've read the text, so I don't really need to read it anymore. Ah. Looks like an Imperial Guard. Citadel is under lockdown. There's no way of getting in. The place is so heavily guarded that they'd catch me. Wait. I remember as a child I found the secret entrance just east to the east of the gates. That seems like an error. I wonder if it's still there. That, oh man, that paddle. Citadel. My home. Old man with a paddle? Nah, couldn't be. It just seems too obvious, right? Alright. Let's keep on heading in directions. Well, that's about as far in that direction as I'm going to be heading. Just to the north of here is the exit to the cave that holds Randy's most prized possession, the magic sword. At least that's what he told me. Nobody that I know has actually made it through the cave to see if it really does end up there. Lovely. We have no corroborating evidence. Isn't that great? Well, we've seen about all we can see on the north end of the Windy Peak. So let's climb down a little bit and see what's up with the south end. Fancy things like rupees and fairies. Okay. Almost to the point where we can go down. And down we go. Stop following me, old man. You are creepy as hell, I must say. Yeah. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do up in Windy Peak, but we still have this key that we haven't used yet. Well, here we are back in Hyrule Field. That's pretty much an area of Hyrule Field that we have not explored yet, so let's rock out to the tunes and see what we can find over here. Now we can get to this house. Wasn't here. Why does everyone want 15 rupees? Like, this is a new trend. This is rather disturbing. For a very low price, you can travel through my cave. I've heard that there is even a fairy cavern at the end of it, but I guess you'll never know for sure unless you pay the toll. Okay. Pay your stupid toll. I'm also gonna steal your rupees and hearts. Yeah, I don't need to be so afraid of fireballs anymore since I have the big shield again. Now, is this a kill room? Probably not. No, it is not. So what is the solution? This one is not obvious. But yeah, you can set that on fire and make it to the end. And fairy statue. Fairy cave. So that is our third one, I believe. Alright. Ow. I don't need to fear fireballs, but I still need to face them if I'm going to deflect them. Okay, so what's south? More grass. I can kill the grass. Kill all the grass. Being a lawnmower in this world is a very lucrative job. Well, that'll take us back there. Should we want to return there in the near future? We probably do. But we also saw a heart piece, and we're gonna go get that. By passing through this additional cave, where people just kind of run through barrels. Breaking the floorboards here. Secret switch. Die, you stupid keys! Dang it! There we go. By a motion that is completely impossible by physics, I managed to kill that... I don't even know what it's called. Like, honestly. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this cave, where we shall receive a heart piece, bringing us up to 3. Just need one more for another heart container. Getting there. Now we do need to get back through this this cave. I was gonna try to get through quickly, actually. It's not always a need to kill everything. It's just more fun that way. Okay. Now let's see, as we can go further to the east, by which I mean west. I'm good at directions, guys. Gonna head over west. Huh. Well, there's a heart piece that we're never gonna be able to get ever. There's another heart piece that we're never gonna be able to get ever. Oh, what's this? Hook shot, huh? It looks mighty useful. I bet we can make a lot of money with this tool. Let's go back to our hideout at the canyon and figure out what to do with it. Of course, there are just conveniently barrels there so that we can't actually go and confront them directly. Thus prolonging the storyline for no reason. Especially since the barrels are no longer there. Well, that bush over there looks like it can probably be burnt, but how are we gonna do that? I'll tell you how. By no way ever. We have no way of throwing fire spells. Such an ideal is insane. No, that doesn't seem like a thing that we can do yet. And we are boogieing down to this music like hardcore or old school hipster gang style. Yeah, ignore me there, just kind of forming a random committee of words. That's it! I'll form a committee! I shall call it the Itty Bitty Kitty Committee. It will have the most adorable cats that you've ever seen. Wait, I think that already exists. What else rhymes with itty? Oh, hey, suit. Now, what's this about? The suit store. I saw you eyeing my red suit. I don't blame you. I think it would look fantastic on you, don't you think? Gosh, I think so. Oh, yeah. Not only that, but its armor is unmatched. How much does it cost? Well, normally I charge about 6,000 rupees since it lasts forever and is expensive to make, what with the spells I have to put on and such. But I've got a different proposition for you. I'm listening. The person who delivers my suits quit, and although I'm trying to find a replacement, it's taking longer than I expected. Meanwhile, I got orders piling up and business is being lost. So if you'll deliver suits for me, the red suit can be yours to keep as your salary. Does that sound like a deal? Oh my gods, yes! It's settled. Deliver the suits and the red suit's yours. Please deliver the suits to Yoslin of Palm Island, on top of the mountain, Sandy of Moblin River, which is in Moblin Forest, and Jerry, who's in the southeastern part of the Hyrule Field. You'll need someone with swimming for the last two, though. Swimming? Never said anything about swimming. Jerk. I don't know how to swim. Since when does Link ever know how to swim? Seems like every Link that has ever gone swimming has been able to do so through the use of a certain item. Oh geez. Let's be careful around the like, shall we? Looks like another bomb cave there, but if I can find that hook shot, maybe I can use it to get across. Food for thought. And clearly our path is laid before us. Find the hook shot. Also, why did you come back? You're a jerk. Nobody likes you, like. Nobody likes you. Anyway, not really sure of what else to do right now, so we're going to keep on heading west and on to Autumn Town. Welcome to Autumn Town, home of Golden Sun music for some reason. East Hyrule Field. Yeah, there are a few tunes from Golden Sun in this. Perhaps that's a game that I could play for you at some point. And that just goes back to Hyrule Field. What's in this place? Welcome to Autumn Library. Don't forget to return all overdue books. We will hunt you down if you don't. We mean it. Try if you want, jerk. The Legends of Zelda. Well, here we go. Researchers all over Hyrule have learned many details of the Legends of Zelda. They've learned about the Hero of Time and his journey through time, and the Hero of Winds and his travels through winds? Through the wind! As well as other heroes and their journeys that had to do with journeys. Surely. However, there may be more legends that we don't know about. Legends that fill in the gaps of the timeline. Just before this book was published, a professor at Mora Village seems to have found details of another legend involving a Twilight Realm. That's all the information I had at the time of this publishing, but this latest development is revealing some very interesting facts. Interesting. I wonder if we can read this book. I actually didn't do this in the in my first playthrough. I didn't realize that this could be read. Magic mirrors. These mirrors can reflect magic shot by the Kippo wand, a magic rod of yore. The mirror must be turned on. To work. The mirror whose lights are gray is turned off. It is said that even ghosts can reflect their magic off the mirrors, making them quite dangerous in battle. There are switches in the Spirit Palace that are purported to be activated only by reflected magic. Interesting. Let's keep on reading, shall we? Myths. These are a strange type of one-eyed fly that hold a lot of mystery. Some of these insects have special triggers in them left by their previous owners that can be activated by an arrow to the eye. According to accounts from various treasure seekers, the Spirit Palace contains invisible myths that must be hit in the order they were the first time around, though these accounts fail to mention exactly what this means. Ooh. Mystery. Can I read that one? No. Too far off the screen. The Cyclops statues. These are very ancient statues found all around Hyrule. Some of them, such as those found at the Serbat Shrine, contain built-in triggers with which someone may activate with an arrow to their pupil. Yes, we've seen this already. One has to wonder how or whom made these wonderful devices. Improper use of whom, but thanks for trying. The Scion Shield. This shield is also known as the mirror shield by some. It can reflect beams of energy, which makes it as much an offensive item as it does a defensive one. Certain switches can only be activated with this reflected energy. The Scion shield was last known to be at Warrior Temple on Mount Frost, but due to the extreme difficulty of the climb, no one can verify this, especially with the spirits there. If one possessed the power gloves, which are so rad, the climb would be much easier as it has too many boulders blocking the trail. The hero statues. Centuries ago, these statues appeared out of nowhere. Hard to believe, but it's true. They bear the mysterious words, "The hero's music will reveal his ancestors' blood" at their base. There are 3 statues in Hyrule, one at Autumn Town, one at Moblin Forest, and one at Palm Island. Places such as Hyrule Castle have replicas of these statues. Hero statues are also known to exist outside of Hyrule. They just appeared recently. Interesting. And I believe that is all the information that we will find at the library. Yes, blah blah blah. It's not like we can actually check anything out anyway. Now, suppose let's keep looking around Autumn Town and see what we may be able to find. Huh. There's a lock. I have a key. Let's open this apparent invisible drawbridge. Can I talk to you? No, you're just too focused on your kite to talk. Maven's house.
Welcome to Autumn Town. I'm Maven. Donmore? I think he's staying in the house just south of here. Hope that helps. You know, I heard that this town has a share of secrets. Though just what those secrets are, I don't know.
Oh, good to know. Unless we have to go talk to old man Donmore again. I think this is the house that Maven was talking about.
I see that you've gotten a lot stronger since the last time I saw you.
Well, you know, I've been working out. Pumping that iron. Well, the sword is made of iron. Or, well, it's made of white. Something.
Let me tell you about the Legends of Zelda.
We just read the book, Donmore. We don't need your information.
Before the Hero of Time passed on, he trapped the evil king in the Golden Land, the Sacred Realm, but Ganon seemed to always find ways to escape the realm. So the Hero of Winds and the Hero of Light both had to defeat Ganon. He always found a way to escape death, though. That was until the Hero of Courage came along and did what every other hero couldn't do. He killed the evil king.
So why am I here? What's the point of my quest?
Ganon's army still survives. Their commander is trying to do what Ganon couldn't. Capture the Triforce and once and for all take over the world.
I had a dream where his army was trying to get the Triforce pieces. I saw him get one of the pieces.
Really? Well, even if this is just a dream, you must watch them closely and tell me about your dreams. They seem interesting.
Well, maybe if video cameras were invented, I'd show you.
Link, I just don't know about you sometimes. The next Triforce piece is located at the northwest corner of Sherbet Desert in a shrine. To get there, you will need to cross Havasu Canyon, which is north of Autumn Town. Take this key to open the way forward in the canyon. Come back once you get the Triforce.
Gotcha. Well, that seems like a path for us to take. I really thought the next thing was going to be in Windy Peak, but we did get the wallet there, so at least that was a thing. And we got a bomb upgrade, so it wasn't useless to go up there. Anyway, so next time we shall be headed toward the general direction of the Serba Desert in past the Havasu Canyon, and hopefully we'll be able to find the skeleton thieves along the way and see about obtaining that hookshot that they stole. I'm Coolio if you don't know, and I'll see you guys next time.